Hi you guys, this is Karina. So I am back with another video tutorial on my template 99, which all these little cuties I did make with this one template. So I kind of wanted to do a refresher for her. She has been out for quite a bit now, but I've realized I don't really have a tutorial for her specifically. So just a little backstory. So this is the little sister of my template 10. So my template 10 is the original template that I created many years ago. So from the petal sizes, you can see this is a huge template to make flowers. You can go probably around to 21 inches with flowers, but obviously they're too big. So I did size this template down. And so this is the mini version, my template 99. Now I did come out with two other sizes, 97 and 98, which are, so they're the same petal style, same flower style, but just in a smaller version, because there's people that have different preferences and sizes that they like to work with. So then I created 3 other different sizes. So then that way, whichever floats your boat, you can get that template. So as mentioned, this is template 99. So roughly with this one, you're going to be able to make around 8.5-inch flowers to like around 3-inch little cuties. Okay, so she is available in SVG and PDF and hard copy. Okay, so there's options there for you as to which template you prefer. For me personally now, because she's so tiny, I do tend to use the SVG with this one a lot, just because it's easier for my Cricut machine to just cut out the petals. Okay, so this is template 99 as mentioned, and let me show you what the petals look like. So they're tiny. Okay, so again, this is for little mini flowers, but here's the thing. The way that I'm going to show you the tutorial today, okay, we're going to be making this size right here, this hot pink flower right here, but we're going to make it into a green today. You're going to follow the same steps if you want to make it use the other template. So for 97 and 98 and even template 10, just follow the same tutorial. I have a lot of tutorials, you guys, on my template 10, because my template 10 is pretty popular. And I do have like tutorials under my Instagram videos, under my Instagram highlight stories. Also here on my YouTube channel, I do have video tutorials on my template 10. And the nice thing is that you can apply those tutorials to these other sizes. So just because they're smaller, you're gonna be, well, there's no tutorial. Well, no, you can follow those tutorials, because again, they're the same petal shape. It's just different sizing, if that makes sense, but you're still going to follow the same techniques. Okay, is what I'm trying to stress to you. So here is template 97, so you can kind of just see the difference in petals. Pause, because my child's in. Sorry, my little one walked in. So we have template 97 here. This is 98, 99, and then here is template 10. So just so you can see the difference in the sizing, okay? So 97, roughly, you're gonna be able to make 16 to 7-inch flowers. Template 98, roughly around 11 to 5-inch flowers. And then my little cutie right here, around 8 to 3 inches. So there's definitely options there for you, depending on the size that you want to work with, and they're all available in PDF, hard copy, or SVG, so you can pick your preference as to what you would like. Okay, so we are going to get started. So again, we're going to be making this cutie right here. Oh, and I just do want to mention the leaves are not included. I always feel bad because, you know, I do post pictures sometimes of my templates with leaves, because let's face it, leaves just makes the set, you know, and I do put it in my disclaimer, you guys, that leaves are not included, but sometimes people don't read. So I just want to throw that out there to make sure, always read the description, because leaves are not included in any of my templates, you guys. I just want to stress that out. I think the only one that is my small little poinsettia template, but that's pretty much it. But this is my other pink palm, so you can also find that if you want, is also available. So just wanted to stress that out point that out to you guys. So we are going to be making this cutie right here, and I'm also going to show you how to make this rosebud. Hand cut, super simple to make, super cute. So let's get started. Let me go ahead and get these flowers out of the way, and then I will be right back. Okay, you guys, let's talk about materials that you will need. So obviously you're going to need your petals. So mine are all ready to go. So as mentioned before, I did use my Cricut machine to cut these petals out just because they are smaller. So I was able to cut these out on 2 sheets of cardstock paper. So I am using cardstock from Michaels. This green is part of that green pack that they have. So let me show you the petals that I use. So remember, if you have the other templates, either 97, 98, or even my template 10, just apply these same steps to those petals. So I omitted the first one, so we don't need the first one. So we're going to use the second petal, the third, you're going to skip the fourth, you're going to need the fifth, skip the sixth, and you're going to need the seventh, and then skip the last one. Okay, so these are the 4 that I will be using. So again, for templates 97, 98, and 10, follow the same technique. And then you're going to need 5 petals of each. You can definitely do 6 if you want. I have done that in the past. So this one is using 6 petals. But this one, the only difference with this one is I did include the largest petal. Honestly, you really can't go wrong with this template. The way that I'm going to show you right now is pretty much how you make this flower. Again, you can just do 6 petals, or you can do 5 petals, and then you can add. So for this one, we're only using 4 layers, but obviously this one has more layers. So again, it's really all in your preference by omitting layers. So for example, this one, we only did 3 petals, and then this one, I only did 2 petals. So really it's all on your preference. And if you want, just to switch up the look, just omit the layers of petals. Okay, so let's get started. So we are going to do 5 of each. So prepping wise, you're going to fold her in half. Now this is another preference, but ever since I created template 10, I've always creased in the center. And honestly, I can't say that I've ever created her not creasing the petals in the center. I always have. That's just the look I've always wanted to go. So to me, she's always the one that I always crease in the center. You are going to curl the petals back. I am using an acrylic rod. Obviously, you don't need an acrylic rod. You can use wooden dowels. You're going to need scissors. Just because these are smaller petals, I do tend to, I like to use smaller scissors. So these are from Westcott. I don't know, I just feel like it's just better proportion wise for me, because if I'm using bigger scissors, it's just, I don't know, I just feel a little awkward. And then obviously you're going to need a glue gun. So, and this is how you are going to prep all your petals. Okay, so as you can see, I have them all ready to go. So I'm gonna go ahead, push these to the side because we don't need those yet. We need our first layer, and pause because now my dog's in. Okay, you guys, let's assemble this flower. If the background looks a little bit different, maybe the same. I thought I had recorded this. Apparently I received a phone call while I was recording, and this part of me assembling the flower did not record. So I'm gonna insert this clip into the original video that I recorded earlier. All right, guys, so we're gonna grab our first petal and we're gonna add a small dot of glue, and we're gonna go around in a circle. Just add a small amount at the corners, just in case if we need to readjust, we can. And I have a feeling I may have to. Let's see. Yep, I'm gonna readjust this one. Add a small little dot. Close her up. All right, we have that first layer. So now I need a scrap piece of paper. We need to cover up that gap in the center. We're gonna add glue. Okay, so we are done with our first layer. So now we are on to our second layer, and you will be going in between and going around in a circle. Oh, I hear kids. Pause. Sorry, I am back. I have children who keep interrupting me. So we're gonna go around. To our last one. Okay, second layer is done. So now we are on to our third layer. It's such a simple flower, you guys. So now we're just gonna line up, try to line up this petal with the petal behind it, and just go around. Okay, we are done. So now we are on to a last layer. I'm going to add a small dot to the left hand side facing me because we're going to tuck in that last petal, and you're just lining up that petal behind the other one. And that's it. So remember, if you have the other templates, either 10, 97, 98, just follow the same steps as we are doing here with template 99. Last one, we're gonna tuck this one in. And there you go, voila, she is all done. So now we get to do a center. So we can do either a gem, or we can do the rosebud, which is what I'm going to show you. I did record that earlier, so I'm going to insert that now, showing you how to do the small little rosebud center. All right, you guys, apologies. I thought I was recording and I was not. So I found my pencil. So we are going to draw a spiral in the center. So starting in the center, you are just going to go around. Don't stress if the lines are not even. Just keep going around in a circle until you get to the end. So as you can see, mine is wonky, but I promise you it's going to be fine. Let me pause here because now my daughter's in here. Okay, you guys. So here is my spiral. It looks a little wonky. That's okay. Now, I don't know if I mentioned it, but Cricut does have other different rosebud, spiral rosebuds. Again, I personally like to make my own. So you're just going to follow the line. All right, so this is kind of the fun part, and I'm kidding because it's not fun for me. I feel like I'm cutting backwards, and it's just, you know, not the easiest. And it's okay if you're not directly on the line. It's pretty much just a guide for you. But it's okay if you're not cutting strictly on that line. You'll be able to erase it once you're done cutting. So just go around. I guess you could do this if you wanted without the pencil. Maybe you could do it without it. I just feel like I couldn't. I've never tried, but I feel like I would need the guide of the pencil. We're almost there. It gets harder once you get towards the center part. You know, they do make, sorry, because I was just thinking about this. I don't know what brand it is, but I had one. I just don't ask me where it is because I don't know. But I know they do have like some sort of like a die cut, I guess you would call it, that you would follow and then you would be able to cut. I know I bought it many years ago from Michael's. I'm sure that if I was actually looked for it, I would find it. I just don't know where I would start, to be quite honest with you. But I know there is one. There is some sort of rosebud maker that it was so nice because you would just put the paper, put the thing on the top, and then you would literally just go around and it would cut it for you beautifully. Okay, so my thing is done. I just wanted to show you because I know some of my clients don't have Cricut machines or nothing like that. I just wanted to show you that it is possible. So then now I would just go and erase the pencil marks. So let me go ahead and do that and I'll be right back. Okay guys, I erased the pencil marks. Not the greatest, but I'm just in a little rush here. So now we are going to grab the end and then you're just going to roll her up. And that's it. I promise you it's easier when it's like the larger spiral, obviously because this is a smaller spiral. Requires more special attention, but it's still doable. And then just keep rolling. Right, we're getting almost to the end. Okay, so now from here, I like to let it go and let it unravel. Okay. Okay, so I think I like it right there. Well, let's unravel it a little bit more. I'm still keeping my thumb, kind of see how I'm doing like this patting motion. I'm patting it, but then I'm letting it unravel. Okay, so now the bottom here is your little base. You're going to add hot glue. Just watch those fingers. And then just glue that center down. And voila, you have a little mini rosebud. And then you're gonna get your center, or oh my gosh, not your center, your flower. Oops. Add glue. And then place her in the center. And then just press her down. And then voila, you are all done. You can certainly add a gem in the center of this if you wanted to. I'm trying to see. I actually have some in my office. So let me show you real quick. Okay guys, so let me show you. So this is my template 10. As you can see them here on my floral wall. So as you can see, so the same floral style. I just did a little rosebud, well, bigger rosebud. I did use a full size sheet of paper and then the gem in the center. And I want to say there is a tutorial on my YouTube. I will see if I can link my Instagram tutorials here under my YouTube channel, so that way you can see. And if you don't follow me on Instagram, definitely do, because I do have videos under my Instagram video series, and I do have other Instagram highlight stories tutorials as well, showing you guys how to do some flowers for template 10. And I know I made a video last year on this flower with this rosebud and adding a gem in the center. Super cute. All right, you guys, so I hope you found that helpful on my template 99, showing you guys how to make these flowers. Super simple template to work with. And remember, please apply these steps to either template 97, 98, or even my template 10. Again, same floral style, different sizes. I just need to stress that because I'm sure there's gonna be someone that, you know, it's just gonna be all types of confused, and I don't want to confuse you. So you can find this template on my Etsy or on my website, www.arielelisedesigns.com. If you're interested in the PDF and the hard copy, those will be found on my template website. My Etsy is strictly going to have the SVG for now. I will transfer the PDF at some point, but if you are interested again in the PDF or the hard copy, go to my other template website. And all right, you guys, I will chat with you guys later. Bye.